Hey, hi everyone, RV Debs here. It's Monday night, live stream time. Come on in. All right, let me open up my window as I always do. Just me a second. Yeah, Monday, and was a very wonderful day. Beautiful weather. Can't complain. Okay, here we go. Hmm. There, all set. I didn't put my eye makeup and my face makeup on, but I have my lipstick on. Y'all know me, I have to have my lipstick, or I'm just not ready. Hi, Linda. What's going on here? Why isn't it showing me? Hi, Ray Dust, Laura, and Linda, and Sharon. Hi, you guys. Welcome. There we go. Something was wrong on my screen. Hi, Victoria. Nice to see you. That's okay. I usually read it the right way. So, okay. It's another week. Oh my gosh, already. Ay, ay, ay. I have to call the doctor and make an appointment. I hate going to the doctor. But it's part of getting old, you know? Getting yourself through each day. But I feel good. I had a little episode um few nights ago, and kind of scary. I was outside walking the dogs at about 1:30 in the morning, and I just felt like my heart started racing, and my neck was kind of tight, and my shoulder blades, and I got kind of scared, and I went to back to the house as fast as I could get the dogs in the house, because I felt like I could pass out, and I wouldn't want my dogs out in the yard at 1:30 in the morning and me passed out. So I was like, you know what, your brain starts to think crazy thoughts, and it did. And so I got in the house and I sat down. I took a couple of aspirins and chewed them up, thinking, well, if I'm having a heart attack, you know, I'll do the aspirins. And I just texted Kathy, because they go to bed so early. I really didn't want to wake anybody up. But the more I sat here, and it was like just racing, and I didn't have my blood pressure cuff. And so I texted Kathy, and she wound up coming over, bringing her blood pressure cuff, and sort of hung out with me. And I calmed down. It was almost like an anxiety attack. But we took my blood pressure, and it was good. My blood pressure was like 120 over 68, but my heart rate was 135. That's what I was feeling, that race of my heart, of my, heart pounding. I haven't had it since then, and it did go away. We sat and talked for a while, and she said, because I could have gone to we have an emergency room, but I didn't want to go. And especially during this COVID time where you go to the hospital and nobody can come in with you. You're by yourself. And I think it's too scary. I don't know. But I did promise that I would call my doctor and get an EKG and tell him what happened. But I'm here, and I'm feeling good today, and I felt good yesterday too. So whatever it was, it's okay right now. The girls are fine, Victoria. Rosie and Lily are doing good. They actually ate their dinner tonight. Rosie, Rosie. Here's Rosie Roo, and Lily's on the floor somewhere. My sweet girl. Yes, you are. I got the sweetest girls. I don't know why I was gonna have. I don't know why I would have a panic attack, honestly, but it did feel like that. Anxiety. Sometimes we kind of internalize too. So, that might have been it. Hi, Willow. Yeah, it's a scary feeling when your heart's doing something that it never did before, you know? Hello, Amanda. I mean, I've had heart palpitations, but this wasn't really palpitations. It was more like racing, like my heart was just and my shoulders felt real like almost like achy. Hi, Darby. I didn't go to the doctor yet. I'm feeling fine now. Hi, Donna. But I will. I will. I'm going to make an appointment and probably wind up having to, have an EKG and possibly a cardiologist. Because Kathy and Mark have a cardiologist, and so does Mary in Abilene, and they like them, the group. So I just hate going to the doctor, and especially during this whole, COVID-19. I mean, God. So, anyway. Darby, how are you, sweetie? I have not gotten what you said you sent me. So I don't know what happened. Really, Amanda said I felt like that when I smoked too much. Well, I'm just going to be very aware of myself. I've been fine. I took my blood pressure a couple times and it's been good. Um, it might have just, the anxiety thing. I don't even know. I don't know. All I know is it only lasted about an hour, maybe. Oh, Linda, I am so sorry to hear that. No kidding. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Linda, that your sister's sick and you can't go see her. This is like the worst time really in history that you can't go to someone who needs you at the hospital. I just I you know, and it stops me from going to the hospital. It really does. I'm so sorry, Linda. Yes. So like how long has she had that? If she only has weeks to live, has she had leukemia a long time? Hmm. That's why I say, every day that we have, that we can wake up and play with our animals and be alive, we're really fortunate because we don't know what God's given us. Each day is a gift. I was a little scared too, sitting here at 2 in the morning, just didn't want to wake Kathy up. Oh, 6 months ago, yeah. My husband, when he got diagnosed with malignancy, cancer, he died 4 months later. Yeah. It's fast, unfortunately. It's terrible. But anyway, I don't want to go into the hospital, and if anything I could do to not, I'm going to. But I haven't had another episode, not even close, like nothing like that. So I'm watching myself, and thank God I'm not alone, really. Yeah, so we all have heartaches. I tell you, that is a heartache. Kawaii Puff. Hey back. Hey back at ya. So, I'm just kind of grateful that I'm okay. That's really what I feel tonight. And I took myself to dinner. That's why I was a little bit late. Um, just by myself. I went to Isabella's, and it was interesting because I used to go to the senior community center here. It's called the Aging Center. Horrible name. I used to play this card game with the ladies, and one of the ladies came in by herself, so she sat with me, and we, had dinner together. Hi, Kimberly. And it was nice to have company. And she's 78, and she looks older, really. Oh, sorry, Victoria. Constantine, hello, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, so we got to be grateful, really. Even unfortunately, when there's people sick and you cannot sit and hold their hand in the hospital, that just blows my mind, okay? But you can go into Walmart, you know? I don't see why people can't wear a mask and gloves and sit with their loved ones. Hi, Alexandra. Thank you. Yeah, I will. I don't know what it was. I can't. I'm not a doctor, but I know that it didn't last too long, and maybe I've been stressed out and didn't realize it. You know, because I'm pretty mellow, actually. Butterbean Head. Hi. Yay. So good to have you all here on a Monday. And the weather in Texas, I live about 3 hours from Dallas, um, is mild. It was like maybe, like, I don't know if it got to 82 or something today, but it was really, it's going to be in the low 70s, high 60s tonight. So, you know, look at all of my friends coming in. Beanie Baby, that's a cute name for you, Butterbean Head. So I've got recording. I'm recording Dancing with the Stars, and trying. I just kind of, watch TV, watch videos. I've been making jewelry. I made a new necklace tonight. Let me share. This one is, I think it's 32 inches. And it's got some really nice new beads. That's mother of pearl and shell, and crystals, turquoise. Yeah. Little delicate seed beads in between. I have this one on. It's longer and it's long. It's similar though. This one's 39 inches. This is like 32 inches. 32 inches is, I'll show you where it hangs. It's still long. Yeah. So they're both on my Etsy shop. Hint, hint. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, I love making them, especially when I have so many new little bead findings, and it's fun. Like, you can't even imagine how beautiful these really are in person. They really are special. That's pearl. You can't even, mother of pearl. Anyway. Thank you, Willow. That's what I did today. And did laundry also. Yep, I did laundry. Hi, Michelle. I'm great this evening. How are you this evening? I really appreciate y'all coming in to visit me. Well, today, during the early part of the day, somebody was watching an older video and they commented. So I always like when a comment from an old video, like 5 years ago, I kind of clicked on it to see. Thank you, Butterbean Head. I checked out the video she was talking about. And, wow, it's before I even moved into an RV. It was when I had my mobile home that I sold. And my hair was completely different. I looked completely different to me. I mean, not completely different, but you know what I mean? I just looked different. I think I looked like the face of sadness, heaviness, scaredness. I won't, Alexandra. I'm gonna call tomorrow. So you're pretty warm where you are, Michelle. Well, it was perfect here today. I mean, we had a very hot summer, but I think the worst part is all gone. Welcome, Michelle. It's so nice that I have a lot of people that care about me, and I didn't want to say anything to Kathy or ring her phone at 2 a.m. I just sent her a text, but she said she heard a little ding, and she said, I always have my phone next to me. Well, she has a mom. Her mom's 90. So we need to keep our phones handy. I always have my phone too. And she wrote me back, and I told her, I hate to wake you up. Come, please, come over. Um, and we sat here till I felt better, and I did feel better. I would have gone. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to the hospital during these times. And I'm praying I don't have any more episodes to worry about. Yeah, so I think I just had an attack, like I was sort of shivering inside. And my if my blood pressure was really high or really low, I would have gone to the emergency room. But it was 120 over like 68. That's perfect. But my breathing, my heart rate was 135. But before she left, my heart rate was 90. And then I noticed it went down even a little further. Yeah, I know, Allison. Hi, Dirk. I know, and I'm the worst. I'm the worst patient because I really don't like going to the doctor. I don't want him to give me any new medicine. Constantine. I know. No, I'm going to take care of myself. I just when you live in a small town and the doctors here, there's a clinic and there's a tiny hospital with 12 beds and an emergency room. And I just you don't have a lot of really super choice on doctors. Yeah, it was 2 in the morning. I didn't want to like wake everybody up or but it did get better, and Kathy did. She came right over. She's quite the friend, and I would do the same, of course. Well, my blood pressure, I mean, for me, that was a good blood pressure. Yeah, I think it might have been an anxiety. I'm going to check it out. I'm not going to just, pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, and Maya, she says it. You guys won't let me rest till I can tell you I went to the doctor. She is the best sister, honestly, Butterbean. I am so lucky to have her in my life, and like we just love each other. We were together today. She took all of my beads off of the shelves, cleaned all of the counter because after a season or two of beading, I have beads everywhere. They're just off the trays. Just cleaned it all off, changed the cover, labeling stuff, and she's the best organizer. So I have her. Yeah, Mimi, I'm very blessed to have Kathy and her husband Mark too. He's a blessing. Um, and I feel like they feel that I'm a blessing in their life because I'm definitely there for them. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna all go to Walmart. It's not a good feeling to have anxiety. I don't know if I've ever really had that kind of anxiety feeling. I mean, I might have had, I think in my life I've had little anxiety attacks, but it's been a long time. And normally I don't have a heart condition. It's not like I've been to the doctor. I've always had, good EKGs. Years ago, I will say, years ago when I was doing the Renaissance festivals with Kathy, we were up in Ohio and I started having heart palpitations, like literally feeling my heart just skipping a beat, like skipping a beat. And I got really scared, and she did too. So I went to a cardiologist. Now this is in like 1990, 95, 96, something like that. It's a long time ago. And had an echocardiogram, and the cardiologist told me that I had they're called PVCs, preventricular um, heart flutters. Yeah, yeah. It was a PVCs, and he said I needed a beta blocker to so I didn't feel them. He said they weren't dangerous. Many people have them. Um, it's not fun to feel your heart skip a beat, and it literally skips a beat. Yeah, premature ventricular contractions, and they were like not dead, nothing deadly about them usually. So I got he gave me at the time I think it was I'm trying to think of the medicine. It was a beta blocker, and I took it, and fairly soon I did not feel that anymore. And to this day, I don't really have heart palpitations. And people, you live with them. It's not, it wasn't like a terrible thing. And that was the only other time that I ever, and I did go to a cardiologist. I'm not fooling around. I like living. I like being here. Hi, John King. Good evening. So that was the only other thing, and he said it was a very normal. A lot of people have them, and so yeah, skipping a beat that was weird. And to this day, if I probably would still feel them if I didn't take a beta blocker. I'm on what is it called? Now I'm on labatolol, labatolol, but that was something else. I don't know why he changed me. Yeah, nicotine and caffeine can give you the jitters. I am okay, thank you. I'm fine. I'll be okay. Listen, I'm getting older. I've been fortunate. I have never. I'm gonna knock on wood, lots of wood, but I've really never spent the night in a hospital ever, not one night. Even when I had my gallbladder out, I went in at 4 p.m. and I like at 9 p.m. my husband took me home. I even wanted to spend the night because I was nervous. I had had my gallbladder removed. And they're like, no, go home. I like a good cup of coffee. I don't like a weak coffee. But I only drink one mug a day. And unless once in a while I'll make an afternoon coffee. And I'm trying to think if that was the day no, because I went live on Friday night. I had coffee. I was gonna say maybe it was my coffee drinking it late at night, but no, I don't think so. So anyway, I've pretty much been a healthy person, and yeah, that's what I do, Constantine. I drink a good strong cup of good coffee. I make it with the Melita filter, and it always comes out really good once a day. Usually I'll drink a half of a mug just sitting here waking up, and then I make something to eat and I heat up the second half of the cup. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. If you've never been in here before, my name is Deb, RV Debs, because I live in an RV. Makes sense, doesn't it? And I have live streams on Mondays and Fridays, and we just talk about anything under the sun. Usually, I like to keep things pretty positive and interesting and fun, because this is a place to come in to relax, not to fight with anybody. What is a Melita filter? You don't know what a Melita filter is? Shall I get it for you and show you? I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'm coming. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Did you miss me? Okay. I wanted to show you exactly what I got. Coffee mug, one of my subs Sent this to me about 3 years ago, maybe. Melita filter. There's big ones too, but this is for one mug. So this is how I do it. Put that in there. Of course, and put my coffee in it. And then boil the water and pour that in. And it usually takes 2 times. I'll fill it up. It'll drip down. I fill it up again, and voila, I have coffee. But it's a good way to make coffee. In Clearwater, Florida, where we used to the area where we're from, Kathy and I, every year in November, the Melita Company, they have a Christmas sale, and it's a factory where they make all the Melita products, and they sell those, and they have all kinds of gadgets and stuff, and we used to go every year. Yeah, I don't have a space for a Keurig machine. Constantine, I wouldn't mind. If I had a nice big old counter, I would probably want one too. The drip coffee, that's what this is, drip coffee pretty much. That's the way you make yeah, when you're out in the woods, all you need is, your coffee, your filter, your little cup thingy. And I have 2 of them, so if I'm with somebody else, I can make coffee for both of us at the same time. All you do is boil the water. You don't need to have a coffee pot. And it's good coffee. So I like coffee. Hi, Noble. That sounds delicious too. Green tea with some pomegranate in it and some honey. Delicious. Hi, Toria. How are you? So that's how I do my coffee. I have done that on I'm sure I videoed it at least a couple times. Do you know how many videos I've made since I've been on YouTube? Does anybody know? A long time. A lot of videos. Like I would say I have probably 1,300 videos. I have in my playlist are products that I have reviewed that have been sent to me for free, and one of the things I really love and use every day is the coffee, the boiling water. And this one has different temperatures so that if you're making tea, you can have exactly what you want. Thank you, Elaine. Hi, Lori. Hi, you guys. Yeah, a cup of coffee helps for a lot of things, doesn't it? Starts me out. 1,000. No, I think I have like over 1,300. And I have 2 channels. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. That is always something that I appreciate. I really do. God. I don't know why it's doing that. So, anyway, I never get any offers to do products anymore, but I used to. Yeah, I have 2 channels. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Mimi. I have this RV Debs Journey, and I also have RV Debs Journey 2, because I had gotten last November, on the 10th of November, I will not forget about it, I logged on to get on my channel, and I was kicked off my channel. I was locked out. Somebody had hijacked my channel. November 10th. I did not get this. This was this channel. They took everything and took away all of. I couldn't even change anything. They removed all the comments. It stayed away from me for 6 months. I got it back, but during the 6 months, I started RV Debs Journey 2. So I do have 2 channels, and I don't even know how many videos that channel has, but it has a lot. 6 months worth. And now I use it for art. I don't know. I do a little ASMR kind of art. Oh, I'm so glad, Lori. Yes, totally. Kathy is totally wonderful. This is my first channel, yes. I had started the second channel. Um, I'm glad I got it back too. It took a long time. I swear, I would email this guy. His name was Calvin, is Calvin. I don't even know. You know, he's somewhere in the world. You can't, there's no phone numbers for YouTube. There's nothing like, not at my level anyway. And he was writing me back. It'd be like every couple days he'd write me back, trying to update me, if anything. 6 months later, I was patient, but while I was waiting, I just kept doing what I do. So I did it. Yeah, 5 months, and then it took me another at least a month to get monetization back. They made it up to me because now I'm fine. But so anyway, it's the way it went. Alexandra says didn't care. What didn't you care about? But totally, Kathy, I've met a lot of nice people in just having this channel. She's one of them, and a lot of people. And we get to you get to meet each other occasionally. I get to meet someone in person. Live in a place in Texas where right behind my house, my little RV, there's a community center, a little park, and it's got 5 full hookups for people that are visiting. And I've had people come visit. Good night, Victoria. Don't work too hard. That's hard. That's a hard schedule. When you get up for work, I'm going to bed. Thank you, Alexandra. I feel okay right now. I really do. Yeah, the New Wave oven, when I got it, my cousin gave me the New Wave oven back when I first moved into the RV in Florida. And I used it all the time. Then the dome that goes over the top of my New Wave, it had a crack in it. And you have to buy a whole other dome, which is like, at the time I looked, it was like $50. So I just kind of, I put some special tape for glass and metal and all that. And I still could use it. It's under my bed. But once it cracked, I lost my oomph, you know? But I did have a lot of videos using it. I was real good at that. I used to do cooking videos a lot. I don't do as many. What's the matter, Lily? Come here. Come here. Lily's crying under my thing. Thanks, Constantine. I'll do more cooking videos. In the winter, it's a little better than in the heat of summer. We've had such a hot summer. I have not felt like hardly cooking so I cooked very little this summer. Lily's she's being a brat. Lily! She went into her, she has this, friends gave me this, it's like a big circle, and all inside is cushioned, and it's just a big circle, and she goes inside it. She's in there now. So, I do the best I can to keep things moving and a grooving. I don't know what happened to that. Huh. Wonder if it fell. I was gonna say, if Holly's in here today, if you're watching this, Holly, I sent your necklace today via the mail. It's her safe spot. She's so cute in it too. Which sometimes she's in it and she like kind of burrows in, you know, and I can hear her. That's what she's doing. Wow. That was strange. My my whole screen froze up. So we are here on a Monday, starting the week. Now, when you're retired, Monday doesn't matter. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, it like sort of disconnected me for a second, and then I hit and it tells me to resume, and then it comes back. It's crazy. So, does anyone have anything they want to discuss tonight? Well, I'm not going to do that, Toria. I have a lot of pictures of me and Kathy work in our shop, our little booth, and Renaissance Fair. Eventually, I will have to share with you some of the costumes when we had our shop and show you our shops. I will have to do that. Keto coffee was delicious. I just don't do it now because I'm not on keto and it's fattening. But if you've never tried bulletproof coffee, it's good. Well, Maya, you've got quite a crowd to eat dinner with tonight. Yeah, Noble. Keto, bulletproof coffee, which is the keto coffee. You make your coffee like regular. You take heavy, you use whipping, like heavy cream. You put a little heavy cream in. What I used to do is I had a pitcher where I could like do an emulsifier, and I'd take and you beat up a bunch of heavy cream, like enough to put in your coffee. So let's say a couple tablespoons. And you put that in the coffee with whatever sweetener you like, like stevia, and you put in a little tab of butter, and it's Kerrygold butter. You're supposed to use really good products. Also coconut oil. So you might put a teaspoon of each, and you blend the coffee up, and it foams like cappuccino. It's very rich, and you think, oh my God, butter and coffee, but it works. It's delicious, really good, and it holds. The reason people do that, puts the butter and the coconut oil and the whipping cream in to make the coffee so fat laden, because on keto that's all healthy food, and that will hold you like a meal. Like you won't be hungry if you drink a nice mug of the bulletproof coffee. You can skip a meal. You can skip breakfast or whatever, because it really makes you full. That's part of the keto plan that I did like. But I did not like my own self. I wrecked it. I could have done better had I eaten much more vegetables, much more salads. They tell you you can have bacon, or you can have pork rinds, you can have fat on your steak, you know. But skipping a meal and just having the bulletproof coffee is a good thing. If you've never tried it, a tab of butter, just a teaspoon of butter, a teaspoon of coconut oil, and a nice couple tablespoons of a whipped, of heavy cream. And I've heard of that, Constantine. I don't think I've ever done it. I know, I know coffee, egg shells and coffee are like, I don't know the reason though. I don't know. Hey, Kathy. See, your mom put an egg in the coffee grinds. Crack an egg into the coffee grinds. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done it, but I think I have heard about eggshells. Well, welcome to the party, Kathy. A Swedish thing. It makes clearer coffee. Yeah. Well, that's like people go, how could you put butter and coconut oil, in your coffee? And I at one time I felt that way. I thought, ooh, I don't want no buttery coffee. But once you do it and you blend it in with an emulsifier, and it makes like a milkshake. It's a coffee shake. It's delicious. And of course you put a little cinnamon in it. We had a great time at your party. We had a virtual birthday party for Kathy. Yeah, I think most of us are addicted to carbs, Noble. You are not alone. I do like Weight Watchers. I'm on Weight Watchers, and although I have to say that I got to get back to strict a strict Weight Watcher plan. I'm screwed up right now. But I like Weight Watchers because I do like to have my toast in the morning. I like that avocado toast is my breakfast a lot in the morning, or an egg, on top of toast with a little cheese melted on it. If I could only pick just a few items to live on, it would be you know good good bread, bagels type of stuff, and cheese, eggs. I would probably, um, I guess that would be good. Apple butter sounds delicious on toast. Oh yeah, Mimi, you've been on keto 3 years. Do you, are you like in ketosis or just a low carb diet? Swedish plasma. Oh, I've never heard of that. Yeah, it didn't work that well for me. So if you stay in ketosis, you can lose a lot of weight. How much have you taken off? Weight Watchers, you can pretty much eat anything, but let's not kid ourselves. If you eat a lot of whatever you want, it's over the points, and then you're not going to lose weight. Over 50, wonderful. That's really great. Well, I had it up to 30 pounds weight loss. Now I'm at 28. I gained 2 pounds. Telling myself I've got to get back in gear. I haven't felt like cooking with the heat, but now that we're starting to get normal. What you doing, Lily? Why are you crying? You want to come say hello? She ran away. But now that it's going to be, autumn and winter, I will cook more. Lily Bell, why are you so obnoxious? She's so bad, I can't even get her. Look at Rosie. Rosie's mama's baby. I love you. You're a good girl. She needs another haircut. What a hassle that is. I would love some homemade apple butter. That would be good. What? Yeah, that's what's nice. I agree, Butterbean Head is. Now on Weight Watchers you can have that little extra stuff. Hold on a second. Wow, this is so weird. So weird. Okay, fine. My phone, when I go on and use it now, the ringtone in the system all shuts, like, all the volume down. So I don't know why it does that. Ooh, you're gonna make apple butter. Mm-mm-mm. Like tonight, I did not do that great. I went to Isabella's and had a quesadilla with steak, and they do really good. And I ate like, well, I ate plenty, but I brought half home. Apple butter, you'd put in cinnamon. What else, Kathy, do you put in? And she makes it in a crock pot. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do it. I'll do some cooking in the near future, I'm sure. Brown sugar. Yep, yep, yep. Allspice. Yep, cook it down. Apples. Cinnamon and apples and brown sugar. How bad could it be, right? And then you cook it down, and then what do you do? Like, put it through a blender of some sort? Crazy dogs. All the warm apple pie spices. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're doing is you're making the apple pie, but you're cooking it down till it's so soft, and then you put it in and then you cook it down and use a stick blender. Constantine said that Grandma made it in a saucepan. It was a procedure. Apple butter. Apple Brown Betty was another of her autumn treats. Oh, yeah, that sounds so good. I have a real sweet tooth. Like, I could have pretzels and potato chips and peanuts and stuff on hand and not go through them. But sugary stuff does not last. Cook it in the crock pot for 24 hours. That would make the house smell so good, wouldn't it? I bet it does. Yeah, so I was looking today. It's at a couple of old videos that were I made 5 years ago, and where I was and how I was downsizing and getting rid of stuff. You should have seen my nice house. I do miss my mobile home. It was really a pretty home. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom with a fabulous kitchen. Oh my gosh, I had the best kitchen. I had a huge island and counter space, like probably 12 foot of counter space. And I had a bathtub, a big Roman round bathtub. I do miss that. I miss having, that space that you can, have coffee pot out or a crock pot out. No, I've never heard of that one, Butterbean Head. Um, what's it called? Vicar of Dibley? Don French played the Vicar. The Vicar? I'm probably screwing it up, saying it wrong. Yep. Vicar. Right. Sounds right. She stuck her head in a chocolate fountain. God. I'm going to have to look it up because I don't know that one. But anybody that would stick their head in a chocolate fountain's right by me. Ah, my birthday's a big number this year. I told Kathy and Mark last year, I said, when I turn 70, I want a party. Now, I haven't mentioned it since then. Of course, everybody knows my birthday's Halloween. I don't know if I'm going to have a party. I think I should have a party at 70, don't you think? That's a big number. I can barely even relate to the fact that that's my age. I did have a nice back porch too in Florida. And we were on Lake Tarpon. And we had a golf cart. And me and my husband would go down by the lake. There was an area that you could go around and around. I miss it. I miss having that. I have other things here that are just beautiful too. But, you know. We're definitely going to have a party. We'll have a party online. My birthday's on a Saturday. I don't know. I'm just glad to make it to 70. My parents both passed away in their 70s. So I'd like to make it to 80, at least. Hi, Faye. Oh, she said her and her twin, they turned 70 and it didn't hurt. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hurt. It's just another number to get used to, you know? Like when you turn 20, that's the whole feeling. When you turn 30, your 30s and your 40s. 50 was another big number. When I turned 50, I remember I had a little party. 60, I didn't have a party. I don't remember. But this time, I think I am. Yep, Kathy, we're going to have one of those just for the fun of it. Maybe we can all come in costume. Cool beans, Kathy. Maybe we can all wear masks, and we're not talking about this mask. We're talking about that mask. I think the kids will maybe be able to go trick-or-treating using, masks, face masks. At least then the kids are kind of safe. Oh, that can be done. Most of my friends are your friends. Can you imagine two Fays? Faye is so sweet and beautiful. I can't even imagine two of you. How lucky. A twin sister's got to be very, very special, you know? You really have to have that's a tight friendship. Last birthday, even though I turned 69, it was a wonderful birthday. I mean, especially on my channel. I was so fortunate to have so many wonderful friends sent me cards and gifts and such. It was awesome, mind blowing. I wonder if we can top it this year. I don't know. I even had people mad at me because I was sharing every time I got a present. I'd share it, and they're like, "Oh, enough of your presents." Yep, Faye is someone I'd love to spend time with. I bet you talk every day. I would too. Kathy's not my twin, but I mean, like, we talk every day. We're close. I can only imagine how much even closer you guys are. Everybody posted dessert they're having. Yeah. Well, I definitely like birthday cake with ice cream. I'm a bit of an old fashioned. I love it. Vanilla cake, um, and lots of frosting. You should have seen my wedding cake when I got married to Mark. He liked sweets too. We had that in common. And we went to Publix, which is a really good market in Florida, and ordered the cake. And we told the lady we wanted extra buttercream. Yeah, extra buttercream on it. And so we had, well, it was like a white buttercream, but it was a basket weave. So, they put around a basket and then they come back and do another basket weave. It was thick. And then the top of it had two layers, big round one and then the top one, and it had flowers. I said, just put as many buttercream flowers that'll fit, all different colors. I have pictures. I have to show you. It was so good. Yeah, well, Lori, we had flowers over the whole top. I'm talking big fat big fat buttercream, turquoise and yellow and pink and white. It was good. It was really good. And in between it was white cake with the bottom layer had like white cake, vanilla cake or whatever with cream cream cheese and not cream cheese, custard and cherries. And then the top one had, I think it was like cream cheese and I forget what the other one. It wasn't strawberry. It was like cream cheese and strawberry. And the next day we went to Jamaica on our honeymoon, and Kathy, we all lived together. What? So we left, but she packed me up a big tin of wedding cake so that Mark and I could have some. Yeah, we did save the top. Right. It was decadent. Excuse me, but you're just crying, and I don't know why. Come here. You want to get up here? Let's do it. Move. Come here. Come here, Lily. Oh, she'd rather just cry. She keeps herself just out of reach. Really? Why are you crying? Tell me. Tell me all about it. Here? I don't think so. You don't deserve any cookies. Rosie, your sister's a pain in the butt. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. No. I can't get her to listen. Isn't Rosie adorable? Yes, why don't you scratch? Because everyone will know that you need to have a hairdo. I know, she gets a cookie. Yeah. Well, Rosie's really easygoing. She really is. Come here. Let's talk. Oh, she's heavy. She ain't heavy. She's my doggy. She doesn't like to be held like this because she gets nervous. Like she thinks I'm going to drop her. I'm not going to drop you. Why would I? What kind of a mommy would I be if I dropped you, huh? She says, please, let me go. Oh, okay. Hi, Linda. Linda says prayers tonight for everyone in the path of Hurricane Sally here in Louisiana. Laura hit us hard. Oh, yes, that's right. It's not a major hurricane, but it's a major rain and surge. So I'm definitely praying for everyone there. Yeah, right. It's coming up right. I saw it on the news today. It's a Hurricane 1 category, but they say the surge will be something like up to 10 feet, which is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. God bless them. Are they evacuating people? What model year is Rosie? She's a 13-year-old model. She is Bichon and Shih Tzu mixed. And when I got her, they called her a designer dog. And she is quite the design. I think if you take a Bichon and a Shih Tzu, you come up with a Maltese. They do look similar. Although Bunny, who's totally Kathy's little Maltese puppy, she's got hair. Oh my God, what fur she has. So precious. People have left New Orleans and Mississippi. Oh man. That's heavy. You know, every part of the country has its times, like California with fires. Oh my God, that I lived there for years. I lived in California from my age was like say 7 years old till I was in my 20s. We never had fires like that, and not out of control, you know. Our earthquakes too. So you know that's what they have to live with, and then here in this area of Texas, we get tornadoes, which we haven't gotten, thank God, a tornado since the 50s here in Knox City. But you got the beaches, and then you got the hurricanes. I lived in Florida. I went through a lot of that stuff. Yeah, she's a really good-natured dog. Rosie and Lily both have good natures. They can be with children, other animals, little kids, you know. They just have a nice, they're really friendly. Lake Charles, Louisiana looked like a bomb went off. So much sadness and homelessness. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Hi, Rubwin, how you doing? Yeah, we just have to, hope that we can get through all these horrible times. I mean, really, if it isn't a hurricane and the wind and rain, if it's the wind, it's always something. So, but I have to say that I'm blessed because I am in a nice little safe place. But you never know. You don't ever know. Take it, take it a day at a time. Definitely will be thinking of you, Linda, in the New Orleans area. My friend Marion lives in that area too. We just to pray that you don't get hit in the face with something. We don't get any rain from there because we're really on the other side of Texas. We're more like desert, almost like the high desert. Going down to 42 where you are in California, right? Aren't you in California or not? Where are you, Reb1? I forget. I know at night it'll be in the 60s here. Hi, Talo from Smoky, Oregon. Oh, I can only imagine how hard it is to be out, you know, New York mountains. Oh, okay. 42 is really a nice evening in the New York mountains, actually. If I could say that one state that's just absolutely beautiful, New York. New York is underestimated. I mean, the countryside in New York, the mountains, the Poconos, not the Poconos, the what's the name of those mountains where Dirty Dancing took place? I can't think of the name. But anyway, yeah, the countryside is gorgeous, and I love it. Adirondack, yeah, it's a real pretty area. I was fortunate enough to travel a lot of New York, and we did the Renaissance fairs, and then I have family in Buffalo, good family cousins. I'd love to go see them, and so we would always make sure we go to Buffalo and visit, and we did New York City. When I traveled and sold things, how many states did we visit? Well, every summer, that's when we traveled. We would go from Florida, we would do Tennessee, Nashville area, Renaissance. We did Ohio. We did New York. We did Atlanta, Georgia. Um, two places in Ohio. We've. I'm trying to think of any other places. Florida, and then we also flew out to California and did some arts and crafts shows just to be there. I remember the 60s in Vegas because my dad loved to go to Vegas. I I never lived in the Bay Area, but I did stay there for like 3 months once, and I played guitar and sang at a little club on 25th Street. And that was just me and the guitar back then. But I love that area. We did do a arts and crafts show near Sausalito. It's another town right past Sausalito, and I cannot think of the name of that town either. Yeah, we need to, I need to get all of the pictures of Kathy has them arranged really neatly. I'm going to have to get them and show you guys. I did. I sang in San Francisco at a place on 25th Street. I love Connecticut. Yes, I've been to Connecticut. Mystic. I we had an order and they lived in Mystic, Connecticut, and we wound up bringing it to them. I've had quite a colorful life when it comes right down to it. I've never sang in Seattle, but I've definitely visited. I have very, very close friends that lived in Seattle. Now they live in Palm Springs, so they moved. But yeah, Kat and I went to Seattle and enjoyed it. And Oregon, love Oregon. I am so sorry to hear of all the fires. It breaks my heart, all those beautiful mountains and trees and people's homes. And that's a nice area, Constantine. And there's a really cool casino up there that we went to. The eastern half of the country is really, I've seen it every single, I've, excuse me, been from Florida all the way up to New England. I went to Provincetown, Cape Cod, New Hampshire. I went to part of Maine. And I haven't been everywhere, though. I've never seen Vermont. I was close. I've never been to Utah or Idaho. And I've never been to the Dakotas. I've been to Montana and Wyoming. I love bingo, Michelle. If there was a place to go play bingo, I probably would go play bingo. I love it. I don't play the guitar anymore. I stopped playing the guitar in my 50s. And very seldom do I pick up the guitar because it's too hard now to... I've never been in Nebraska either, by the way. My guitar, I have a guitar. It's under my bed. It's been under my bed for like 3 years. Yeah, well, you know, I kind of grew up and, like, I went to Hollywood High School, and my parents were managers of a high-rise building in West Hollywood from my age 15 to like 20s. And I just saw so many kinds of people in my life, and I loved it. And I always had a travel bug. I didn't have any children. I got married at 21 to the wrong person, but that didn't last more than a year and a half. Cameo! Hello, sweetie. Nice to see you. I know you're in Oregon with all those horrible fires and smoke. It wasn't the Mohegan, Constantine. It was another one. What's it called? It's very popular. It's another Indian, but it's big and beautiful. Yeah, I'd like to go. I'd like to go to the see Dakotas and stuff. Thank you, Tolo. I don't know. I'm not much of a, I don't really, I don't know if I'll ever have you know what? My YouTube channel is basically my history. That's why when I had gotten hacked, I thought, oh my God, all those years that I put into it. But I'm glad to say I have everything back. Cameo, sweetie, I am so sorry that you're going through so much crap in Oregon and California and all that area. Algonquin. I think that's... I would know it if I heard it, Maya. Yeah, people are going through so much. We didn't need any more. Who's about to dance? Carol. Oh, Carol. Yeah, I'm recording that show. I've never seen one tiger. Their whole thing. I have never seen any of those, but I wound up seeing. I see it. I have it on. I'm just not watching it. I haven't seen any of the shows, but I did see this like a 60 Minutes on them. Yeah, I had no idea who she is. She looks like an old hippie, actually. Not that I would know. No. Yeah, I'm sure she'd be like an Earth Mama. That's funny. Well, I am recording it, so I'm not going to watch it now, but I will watch it later. I am so pleased that I have, done this YouTube thing. Who would have thought it? Years ago, I didn't even hardly get online to do it. But now I have a whole wonderful world. And if I didn't have you guys, I think I would freak out. Yeah, because she looks like she's my age. I hope she's my age anyway. I wonder how old she is. Anyway, she looks like she's my age, and they're doing a thing with her right now. That's funny. I gotta stop looking. Carol Baskin is on. What's her name? Hess. I forget her first name. She's wackadoodle and I'm not. Yeah, she's actually looks wackadoodle. I can't even imagine being the guy that has to dance with her. She'll be off soon. She's not good. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I haven't really been watching it. I mean, I have it on. I put it recording, and that's about it. Washington is also smoky. I've seen so much, news and it looks like everything's just smoky and red colored and it's crazy. Mary says Mary says she truly believes that she was involved with her ex-husband's death. Probably. I watched the story about it and I don't know if she got away with it though, if she did. I didn't have the music on. She was dancing to the Eye of the Tiger. That sounds right. I would never get on Dancing with the Stars. Oh my God. First of all, I don't think I could. I couldn't do that. When is RV Debs music night? Every night. Mary says she should be in jail. A lot of people that are free probably should be in jail, Mary. There's a lot of people that got away with murder. Yeah. I love that guy that's one of the judges. What's his name? He's so adorable. I'm not good with names. Hi, Lee. We're sort of talking about just about anything. Derek. I like Bruno too, but Derek is adorable. I follow Derek Huff on TikTok. Does anybody else use TikTok? I do. At night, before I go to bed, I have my phone. I turn the lights off, take my glasses off. I put on TikTok, and I watch at least 3, 4, 5, different TikTokers. And then I go to sleep. Smoky as heck. Yeah, I'm so sorry you guys are going through that. Bruno looks really good this year. He's got his hair all white instead of dyed. I don't think men should dye their hair. TikTok is fun. It's just an app on the phone, but I think it's very entertaining. I really do. It's not for children. Don't let children watch it. Yeah, he's a silver fox. You got that. But TikTok, if you've never seen it, it's worth downloading on your phone. I don't think you can do it on a laptop, but on the phone, and it's like one after another. They're like 60 seconds, sometimes 20 seconds. And you can just go through them, and you can follow people that you like. And I follow Derek Huff because during this pandemic, he's been dancing with his wife, and they do these little. He's funny. It's a good thing. It wastes my time, but in a good way, I think men are really sexy when their hair turns silver. I think that's what my husband's hair was. He started turning as a young man, turning silver. And I think I love that natural look. I don't like dyed hair. And women's different. Women, I like dyed hair. Yes, Constantine, you are naturally handsome. You don't need no dye. No dye. No dye. Butterbean Head says, Bruno, I love him. When Billy Ray Cyrus was on there, what was that thing you did with your feet? That thing, like a cat with feet on fire. You should do that. Constantine's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, but it's going to be yummy and creamy. Don't we make you feel good, Constantine? Really? Maya said that the smoke is bad in Montana. The sun is deep orange. Yeah, this is the craziest thing. It is. It's like, a lot of the people think that the world is coming to an end soon, but they've been saying that for a lot of years. But it's burning up. Yes, we're making your ego get bigger, but you know what it is when someone is not only are they adorable, handsome, but they're charming and sweet and thoughtful. It's a real good combination for men. No sin? You mean no sun? Just rain and haze. We had sunny day today. Texas is like its own little planet. It's so big, and it's like two planets. Like, really, I've never been to the other side of the moon here, the other side of Texas. I know it's different. Yes, Kathy. See, Constantine always uses your name when he's talking to you. Women love that. It's the little things in life that really, really do make the difference. Yep. Oh dear. I can't believe my phone. Oh, where is it? Hold on because I'm on 5%. Ugh. There. Oh my God, 5%. Hold on a minute. Excuse me while I screw up things. There. It started falling. It is nice though when someone talks to you and it makes you feel good. Well, your mother and dad did a wonderful job instilling courtesy towards women. You know, it is true though. Like my husband was one of those guys who I guess he was instilled being a gentleman and he was. Um and he even used to say things like when guys were talking in the locker room like, he would go to um like the naval base. He did HVAC mechanical stuff. He said, they talk about their wives and they talk about their girlfriends like they're, you know, like not nice, and he would not be part of it. Why are you so crying, huh? Lily, Lily, come here. Yeah, it's the little things. Yeah, somebody that will just treat you like you're a queen, and therefore you're gonna treat them like they're a king. That's right. But it is the little things in life. Like I'd say, oh, like when I first met my husband, he looked like a model. He did. He was slim and could wear clothes and had a head of silver hair and very handsome. And we'd say, Mark, you ought to be, you could be a top fashion model for men over 50. And he'd say, you're too kind. You're too kind. I mean, he never was all full of himself, and that's attractive. I like a man that likes to get in the kitchen and. My husband didn't cook, but when I was sick, like I had a really bad cold, I remember he made me eggs, and he cut toast in the shape of a heart, and he put the toast on my dish with a little tiny, just a little tiny little bit of like a strawberry jelly, and it looked like a diamond or something, like a ruby. It was so sweet. Hi, Ace. How you doing? Welcome. Lily, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to make you cry. My mother used to tell me that. She'd say, you keep whining, I'm going to give you something to cry about. Like, I'm going to give Lily something to cry about. Lily. Come here. If I could catch her. If I could catch her, I would. Anyway, yeah, those were the days. At least I had those days, you know? And you never know what else is coming. What's coming? Who knows? I don't know. What? God. She's probably upset because I'm washing her bed. It's like a doggy bed and it sits there, but it's being washed. Maybe that's what her problem is tonight. Lily, come here. Come here, Lily. Do you hear her little voice? Good night, Butterbeanie. Kathy's off to bed. Of course you guys are. You get up so early. Love you too, Kathy. Toria, thank you for coming in. Yeah, the guitar is resting. Ace's cat's name is Pew Pew. Pew Pew. That's cute. I don't care, Lily. I really don't. If you don't want to come over here and be pleasant, stay there. So here we go again, another week, right? Lily she's something else. She likes to hear her voice. Hi, Avery. I don't know if I can get it down. Wow, it's stuck up there good. Yeah, I did that. It's black, and I put the like a planet, an iridescent, the water. It turned out good. I have a two-sided tape, and I'm telling you that sucker is on there. Guess it's not going to be coming down too soon. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want it to come down anyway. I like it there. It lives there. I just can't believe how strong the temperature is. My battery is like 5%. I am charging it as we speak. But I got a feeling I need to, like, you know, call it a night on my chat and let my phone get its energy back. I really want to thank you for being here tonight with me. I always love to have a live stream with my friends. You guys are more than just subscribers. You're friends. You're people I care about. And I pray for Linda's sister. I hope she can have it peaceful. It's sad. I really pray for her to be okay. And the heat. I pray for all of you people that are in this area where the smoke is filling your hair, your everything, your life. Please, Lord, let them have rain so they can get that out. And I also pray for the people that are in the hurricane's path there in New Orleans area. I just hope everyone's okay, and we'll meet back here again on Friday. I have a video I'm going to put out for tomorrow, so it'll be kind of just one of my videos. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. I really do appreciate it. Until Friday, peace out, my friends.